Hi everybody, it's Damien for another video. So I'm just going to go through the last videos that I did. So just trying to explain what I did, because on the first video I didn't really explain what I was doing, even though it was written in the title of the video and in the description. So at first, I'm trying to do a chat, right? A chat on the terminal. So doing a chat is basically using a socket to do that and send, actually printing messages into the socket, so a server can receive it and server can actually talk to the client also. So at first I was setting the basics, so I took the code from the documentation right here. So here's a basic TCP socket. Here's a code for the server that I took, and here's a code for the client that I took. I copy pasted it in my two files, a server RB client, a server RB file, and a client RB file. Then I was trying to make class for both of these files, so a class for the client and a class for the server. The client looks like that with 1, 2, 4 method, and the server looks like that with 5 method. And then at the end of the file I run the server, and I'm actually running also, I'm creating an instance, two instances of the client and trying to make them communicate. Then, yeah, on the fourth video, I was trying to get the client and the server to communicate between themselves. So the client is trying to connect, saying, "Hey server, I'm trying to connect." The server get the client, accept the client, and the server say, "Hello client." And after that, the client say, "Thanks for letting me in." Actually, a mistake that I did. I appreciate that. And the client respond, "You're welcome." So after that I introduced myself, and yeah, and after that I was trying to make two clients to communicate, to connect on the server, which has failed. So let's try to figure out what's going on with that. So I'm gonna run the server and I'm gonna run the client to see what's going on. Okay, here I have another error that last time. It's a different error. I don't know what's going on. I didn't change anything. If I remember well. Actually, I changed something. But let's see that. Yeah, I just changed that, so nothing really changes. Okay, let's run it again. Let's clear things up here. Okay, that was the error that I was getting last time. So you can see on line 16, it's actually throwing an error. So in the messages connection reset by peer at IO fieldbuff FT10. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what actually that means. Let's try to figure out. So on line 16 for the client right here, so it's actually printing, the server is typing in, so it's actually printing this message and it's failing here. So I guess, okay, the gets method failed. Let's try, no, I don't even, yeah, I don't even have to, maybe let's try that. Let me see if I can, if the program is done with the first client. done with the first client. So let's see if I'm reaching that line, and done with second client. See that. Running the server again. Okay, done with the first client. So it's actually with the other one that is failing. It's failing with the other one. I don't really know why. Gets reading from the socket. Yeah, let's go into the documentation. Gets. Where's this method? So here's basically a socket, and in the hierarchy there is server classes. So a socket, the parent of the socket is a basic socket, and so my internet is kind of slow. And the parent of the basic socket is IO, which is here. So as you can see right here, IO. And then if we go through the method of the IO class, there is a gets method. So read the next line from the IO stream. Lines are separated by a separator. A separator of nil reads the entire content, and a zero length separator reads the input a paragraph at a time. Two successive new lines in the output separate paragraph. The stream must be open for reading, or an IO error will be raised. I think that's what is happening here. So the stream is not really opened. How can I open the stream? I don't know actually. Maybe I'm closing it here. I don't think. Yeah, let's try. Let's see that again. Client, I close it. Close connection, TCP socket. But it's actually two different clients. Let's check. No, I'm having the same error here. Sorry if I don't really talk that much. I'm not used to do stuff like that, so I'm gonna talk sometime just to, you know. So sorry about that. I don't know. I'm actually closing the client here also. Let's try that too. Oh, this is a different error. It's actually failing. I used to get this error before, but if I run it again, I guess I will have the errors that I'm looking for. I mean, the first error we got. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's try that. Let's actually remove all the clause. We don't use that one. Let's try again. No, I'm getting the same error. Gets connection reset. I don't know what's going on with that. I actually don't know the Ruby language that much. I used to do Java programming, use programming in Java, but after that I switched to Ruby because I was trying to make a project, and So in a web project, basically a web application, and I found it so easy to do web application with Ruby on Rails rather than using Java and Spring and all that. And just I guess I just fall in love with Ruby, and now I'm trying to learn it. What's going on? As you can see, I actually looks for that, but I didn't really figure it out. Let's try to read it again. So this means your app is trying to make an external call to another web server. During that, this is typically a network layer on Air. I don't use Airflow, neither AWS. Well, here they have Rails. I don't use Rails. Maybe here or here. Okay, so forgot to mention Ruby now. Rails. Yeah. I actually don't know what to do here, and this is actually where you get stuck because you don't know what to do actually. What you don't have any really guidance to really help you apart from the internet, but you will find many things that is probably not related to your particular problem, so you just have to try to figure it out. But in that case, I think if I keep trying, the video will be very long, and I don't think that's a good thing for you guys. What should I do? Let's try with that. Let's stop actually the next client. Let's see what's happening here. I think it should be working like it was working before. Okay, so it's actually working like it was working before. And then, so I'm creating a new instance. I'm trying to get in. Let's close that. I mean, no, let's put it that way. Okay, server is running. This is I don't know why I keep getting this error. And I'm getting it again. What's happening here? Okay. Did it actually save my... Oh, it was on the read, so on the read method. What can I do? I think I can do a try catch or try something. I don't remember how to write it. Let's not try. I think it's something different. Try. So here I'm gonna use a try catch. I don't know how to write it in Ruby. Oh, sorry. Try. Try catch Ruby. Here we go. I think I'm gonna find how big and rescue. Okay, so try catch, it's probably in Java. It's actually in Java. That's why I remember it. And rescue. What was that? Okay, so IO error. I think that was what the documentation was saying. that? No, not in the IO class. Right here. Rescue that and I guess I will try to actually I think I usually let me see that again. Rescue, no. Put what? I think I'm not even sure. Let's do that. Let's try that. Error. So here I'm trying to print the error. Maybe I will have a more like verbose error, like more detail about the error. No, it's actually not working that way. Okay. Let's see that maybe I'm rescue blah, blah. Yeah, so I think I wrote it. Let's try that. Let's print error. Let's see if I catch it. If I catch something. Oh, okay, so I'm catching something. So what am I catching? IO error. Where's the documentation? IO error. Let's try to find out this class. Will be, I think it's probably somewhere. No, I made a mistake. HTML. Okay. So where's an IO when a version fails? Okay. Is there an example how to manage exception? No, actually exception. How to handle exception using that. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I actually don't know what to do. What can I? Let's remove everything and try to find out. Try to Google the error again. Basic things to do. So I was actually here. I think I removed everything. Here we go. Okay, get, no, okay. Let's try to copy paste that, some entire message. Oh, this is actually what I was kind of, I was trying to doing something like that. Yeah, but can I actually print? Let's see that. Let's try again. Servers begin, rescue, and I was having that. No, sorry. And maybe try to print the error. What should I do? Inspect, maybe. Undefined inspect method. Okay. Inspect. Yeah. Should be better, but I'm not even sure. Connection. No, that was the first. That's it. Okay. So here's guys, here's how you can actually get crazy when your program can drive you crazy when you don't know anything. I mean, not I don't know anything, but in this special case, I don't know what to do right here, and I'm actually lost, and I can go on and go on and go on and try to figure it out, and it can keep hours. It can go hours. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this video, and I'll try to figure it out. I mean, I can keep going, but I think the video will be too long. So yeah, I I don't know what to do actually. I don't know if I keep it. If I let's try something. I don't know what. Okay, I did that. What's actually this? Cannot reset peer. Connection reset by peer. What do you mean connection reset by peer? So it accepts, it close, it stops the closed, then it sends a message, read the message. Let's try that. What's going on? Client. No. Take nil. Is it nil maybe? Let's just do an inspect actually. Server, okay. Client is here. Thanks, and I appreciate. And okay, so you don't get to the next thing, to the next So I'm creating that. It should actually be printing two line like that, but it doesn't. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm kind of lost, but it's not the first time. It just, as a programmer, this is what's happening when you don't know things and you don't practice things enough. So that's actually what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to practice and try to figure it out and get better at that because I love it. But as you can see, sometimes you can get crazy and you kind of want to throw away your computer, but at the same time, I chose to do it, so I won't, throw away my computer. And actually, I pay for my computer, so I don't want to, throw away my money either. Okay. Okay. Let's keep it that way. Let's remove the things because maybe it's actually catching the error and it's not. FT tactic. Why is not printing? Connection reset. Connection reset gets. Let's see that. Okay. Oops. Sorry. That. Here we go. So what's going on? TCP, so it's getting read a message. Okay, so this is the first one, the first client, and then it's trying to read it again. I mean, it's printing the other one, so that means it's getting there. It's not closed, nothing is closed. Let's, and when I do the cats, why the cat is failing actually? So, and this is what's happening here when you are a programmer, you tend to have a lot of tabs open because you're actually doing so many research and you're getting crazy over your research. Okay, so let's try that. IO gets, maybe I missed something. Where is it? Gets. I lost it. Okay, here I should be. Gets return nil. Okay. Is it because the client is not closed? Well, actually, it's running. Maybe I should. Oh, okay. Maybe it's probably because the start method is actually doing it once, and in the documentation it was in a loop, so that means the server was always running. Where is that? Where was that? Basic. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna get to where is that? Where was that? Right here. You see right here, the server was actually in a loop, so always accepting client. So maybe that's my problem here. Let's try to do a loop again like it was before. It's probably just that, but you know. So server started, okay, that, and then right here, let's put some indentation here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, server is running. Let me. Okay, so now I figured out basically that my server was actually closed, which is actually the message, but which I didn't understand at first. And now it's actually printing the message of the second client. So I think, oh, wait, okay, so the client is not doing that. Okay, let's put the code as it was, sorry. Oh, here we go. Let's stay like this. I actually don't have to stop the server. So you can see that it's actually printing hellos. It's not printing the last message. Oh, because I didn't. Okay, so now, yeah. So because the server was closed, actually, I mean, it wasn't in the loop, so it wasn't accepting client in an infinite loop, sort of, yeah, an infinite loop. So the server was closed because it was running once, and then when the next client was trying to connect, it couldn't because there was no server. So that was the error. Sorry for my English, guys. I'm just trying to force myself. Yeah. So let's see that again. You can see the error. So no, let's see the complete thing working. Actually, what's going on with that? What did I do here? Tac. Let's remove that. I don't need that. And okay. So nothing I change here apart from the loop that I added. And let's remove that. Okay, so now the code was as before. I just add the infinite loop, which allows the server to actually be open or be running infinitely, so you can accept as many clients as you want. So let's stop here, run it again, clear things up here, and run the client here. So you see, it's actually printing for the first client, and then it's printing for the other client. The message here is different, the message from the client. So at first, the first client said, hey server, I'm trying to connect. Then he said, thanks for letting me in, I appreciate that. And the second trying to, yo bro, let me in, and thanks brother. as you can see right here. So you can see the first one is that right here, and the second one is here. So that was just because the server was actually closed, so it couldn't really accept the other client, which makes sense. And the message was actually saying the same thing, basically. Let's try without that, and let's see the message. So I'm running it again. Connection reset by peer. So it's trying to, I guess, reset the connection, but it cannot reset it. I mean, I don't know. It's trying to reset the connection, but it couldn't reset it because the server was actually closed. The stream was closed, like the documentation said. So that's all for today, I think. So I think I'm gonna have to go to sleep also. I think I'm gonna stop the video. So let's commit, and let's see, there is nothing. No, I'm gonna put the loop this time. I don't know why I removed it for the last few videos that I did before, but yeah, that was a mistake. So let's commit right here, status. Okay, so I'm gonna add to everything. I'm gonna commit. Here we go. Let's go, man. So add, no, solve the bag of multiple clients trying to connect. The server was getting closed after the first client has connected, which lead to an error for the second client when it was trying to connect. The server was getting closed after the first client has connected, which I think it's led to an error for the second client when he was trying to connect. I don't know, I can say, so the server, I don't know, it's a too long message, but just for me, the server had to run indefinitely so it can accept multiple clients. The server, this is my alarm clock to say to me that I have to go to bed. Yeah, so it's time for me to go to bed actually. So the server had to run indefinitely so it can accept multiple clients. Okay, I think I'm good. Here we go. I don't even know where I was. I think I was in master. Range. Yeah, I was in master, that's fine. I mean, it's not really a big deal. So I get status. So now I just got to git push origin master. Here we go. And thank you for watching. And yeah, I was just trying to figure it out, just trying to sort of show you how how life of a developer can be sometimes. Just very, very basic things, but it can take so much time to solve when, especially when you don't know what you are working with, and what actually you never work with that API of the Ruby language. So when it's kind of the first time you're trying to do something, it can take it can take a lot of times to do what you want to do, and it's not even finished. So yeah, the next video I think will be tomorrow. So thank you guys, bye. Let's see, just I think now it's had upload. Let's see that. Just watching that. Okay, 1 minute ago. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Thank you, bye. Thank you guys, bye.